better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. What a clutch side piece there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The drive impact whip. Burnout activates. Player 1 chases them down. Was just waiting for the jump. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown. Jump. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Max SA gauge brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. This may be it. This is gonna hurt. Sets up with the jump in. Knockdown and player 1. There's a wall. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Immediate jump in. Did well to get the buff in there. No good up high. Blocks the jump in. The Fuha stalked to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. There's a corner switch. Alright, what's coming up next? The jump in is denied. Hold your breath. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Taking stock. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jump, caught in the cross-up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Jumps in. Uses the gauge for a super. Super! Oh, Muscle saw something we didn't. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. This is gonna be bad news. Going in. Jumps up. There's a change of size. Both fighters planning something. Knocked him out of the air. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jump.
Are you serious?
Jumps in. Big throws. Jump. Nothing but air. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. What'll happen here? Carried to the solid anti-air. Stirs the soup like nothing stops this train. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Jury's going to a dark place. Kai sends down Kai Raku. Oh, here we go. Knocks him out of the air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. And whip! They're wide open. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Neither of them willing to back off. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner damage. From up above, takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Pings them with the Shikusen. Taking stock. Jumps up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A lot of currents behind that super hard at the start of the round. Starting something with the super. How will this impact? Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive tensioning. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Puja's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Nice double Larry. Jump hits the air throw. Still slugging it out at this range. Snaps back and hits hard with a tensioning. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck. But oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Target locked and wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's solid anti-air. Gets a risky buff in. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Full SA meters on deck, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. A jump in? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jumps! Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Beats them air to air. Player 1 is bare solid anti-air. Drives it back, misses and whiffs. They're wide open. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Somehow manages to block the oh my god, they just choked it up. A jump, that jumping was expected. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and
Now, find a new rival.
our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Blocks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. The cross-up's good. What's the play here? Starts with a jump in. Caught in the cross-up. Knockdown. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. From up above. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? One's just waiting for the jump. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? Hit them with a stop and pop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Knockdown and... Were they baiting them into that? Experiencing burnout. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Curls them from above. Close top cross up attack. Ramp sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Dragon Lash! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Anti-air into the punch. Shoots their shot. This is gonna be bad news. With super arts into play, reads the jump in perfectly. Jump! Drops him hard. There's the drive impact. Putting the cherry on top. Jury's going to a dark place. Kaisen Dankai Raku. Make smart use of the game. Good, nothing stops this train. There's the burnout. Player 1 and burns out. This is, are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Street Fighter 6. Fighting ground. Unrated match. Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Gets a good read on their opponent. They trade. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Down to the wire. There's a punish down. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Flushes that off and keeps going. Are they baiting them into that? Jumps? Gets the jump in. The Tekken ring hits home. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockout and gets a risky buff in. Here comes in there. Player 2 survive. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning operation.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Opts for the throw. Starts with a jump in. Trips him up. The jump in is denied. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Breaks the hit land and they're gonna get a bonus heel. That's the dome. Takes a trip. Back this combo hit and we got trouble coming. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Drive rush to keep it going. The hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus heel. Player full burnout triggers. They dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid beat on the bars. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh, says no to the impact. Still plenty of time left. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting pumped the brakes on the impact. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Devil's reverse. Cross that off. Oh, the drive impact is for a punish. Back this hit and the pressure forward rush. Torpedo hit and set me. Stop it on the backplate and close it out. What a beast. Player 2 is a...
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
This sucks. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The cross-up connects. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Alright. Nothing but air for the impact. No good up high. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Absorbs the attack and fires back. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Limited resources at hand right now. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That drive impact doesn't get through. Still very early in the round. Decides to meet them in the air. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 1, oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive. Experiencing burnout. This is the grab. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Reads the jump in perfectly. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Here we go! The Raging Demon Hunt and a That was 100% planned. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the driver. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uh-oh. Falls short. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Taking stock. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. From up above. And yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jump? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Taking stock. Opts for Shadow Run. Hits them with a stop and pop. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Knockdown and this is gonna be bad news. Burnout activates. Uses the dig for a super arm. Time to take a ride with this one. Massive damage incoming. Player 2 is not in a good spot. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 can't use any solid anti-air. With side, reads the jump in perfectly. And whips. Flatline zone. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get the fight. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Misfire with the drive attack. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Cross-up block. Caught in the cross-up. timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Alright, well, they were right to be on guard there. Player 2, holding, lighting up the shot, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Knocks them into the corner in a hurry. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Jumps up. There's a change of side. Both fighters planning something. Jumps in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits the air throw. Going in. Walks across a good read. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen in with the crosses? Player when they're going for the super art, hits the drive. Pass for a win looks good, yes. Drive impact for the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Not good enough.
Fight round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. Jump. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Which, oh my god, they just jumped it up. Excellent damage on that. All in with a rush. Here comes a big combo. Nice leap the enemy shield and gets that buff. The attack continues. Quiet wall flat into the guard frame. Ashes out the cage right there. Hana Sakura hit. Mai's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi! Oh, looks like Mai's getting... Are you kidding me? Player 2 shown...
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. That was a solid anti-air. Just gotta hold your breath. Player 1 can't let their drive gears run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Alright, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. What's their game? KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive, lighting up the skies with Kazuna no Mai. A quick breather. Risky up-close scrap still going. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive. Oh, burnout trigger. They're both out of drive gauge. Drops them from the air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Crowns them from above. Flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? Meets them air to air. Off the reposition. Drive it back, misses! Hadouken! Going in? Nothing stops this train! Burns out! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Uh-oh! This would really tip the scales! The super connect! They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What's next? Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner. Still slugging it out here. Alright. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner. Takes a trip. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Let's play forward jump there to start. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Jumps in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Big throws. Both fighters planning something. Reads the jump in perfectly. Low heavy. This is the grab. Plus anti-air. With anti-air in the butt. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Player 1. What a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that footback. Jumps in. Pops him with a shoulder use. Will that drive impact get punished? Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Sees them coming in, grabs them in the air. Still slugging it out here. Knocked down. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driver. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive there. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Jumps. Grabbing it out up close. Super clutch corner stick. Quick breather. Cross up. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Sneaks in above. Knockdown and player 2 corrects them. Life lead is there, but still, and he wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Side. Now they're on the defensive. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Drive gauge finally recovers. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. Jump. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Brush that off and keep going. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Free glove. Jumps in. Wrapping it out up close. Ooh, there's a side flip. This could be big. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in, both fighters planning something? Wreck them! Oh no, they're stunned! Pops out the tank and scores the win! Player 2 brings it home! Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Impacts are no-go. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Alright, what's coming up next? The cross-up's good. Had the radar up and running. They were looking up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 gets... Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Misses the drive impact. Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Jumps in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Oh, putting the cherry on top. No, are they actually dead? And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. Player 1 chased the giant.
right now.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Show me what you
Alright.
Round one.
Alright, first round, what's going to happen? That was a solid anti-air. Stays cool in counters. Still slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Shoryu engine gives them the fist. Okay, creating some space here. Truck KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice double lariat. That drive impact is blocked. Fires off in overdrive. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They break things off to take a quick breather. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
Alright, okay, nice.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Both fighters planning something? Double lariat and now? Jumps? Scrapping it out up close. Cross up attack. Quick breather. Player 2 needs to
Nice.
use the front of the corner. Tries to act quickly but with flatlines on. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. 5-10 minutes. I'm going to have a quick drink. I'm back. Just give me a second. Better. Alright.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Cry for mercy. Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Difficult situation for a throw. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Big counter, takes a trip. Lots of aggression from both sides. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Heading into the end game now. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Springs forward with a drive rush. Takes them all, hits them with a stopping bomb. Digs in deep to get that drive rush. Knacks them with the back. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Super Hearts on deck. Just goes for it at this range. Time to take a ride with this one. Massive damage incoming! Good presence of mind, forward rush. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 brings it home.
You know what? I'm so over with this shit. I am gonna switch game, man. I swear to God, this is getting very annoying. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy right now. Hmm? Alright. What's happening? Alright.
酒場は閉じてんのかよ。
そこぼこのすごい音がしたが、兵士と傭兵の乱闘さ。結構稼いでんだぜ。おごってやるよ。
Where the hell is it?
あんたたちが暴れたせいで店の中はめちゃくちゃよ。掃除の邪魔だからどっか行ってちょうだい。
Which one should I use? And let's go. DFs of hours.
見えてきたぞ。時の祭典だ。
そしてあれがフリーズか。
ああ、祭典を覆う光もその影響によるものだ。
ジル、
ごめんなさい。何でもないわ。行きましょう。
それにしてもなぜこんな場所に。
ドレイクアイに向けてフリーズを放つには高い場所の方が狙いやすかったんだろう。
Vision Fist. This is going to be good. Should I use Raging Fist? Yup.
くそ、トンベリどものお出ました。
厄介な相手が出たか。
Alright, let's go.
ありだ。
人が寄りつかないからって我が物顔さ。
Alright, alright. Alright, let's go, man. Alright, let's go, man, let's go.
自慢の包丁だろうさ。
Alright, nice. Let's go. Nice.
Ugh. 無事に倒せたようね。
この先にはもっと危険なやつもいるんだ。まだまだ油断はできないぞ。
Alright. I am so screwed, man. Alright. Nice. Oh my god. I knew it, man. I knew it. Alright, nice. I think I should play Final Fantasy 16. I mean 7 Rebirth. Alright.
私よ、セトラたちよ、どうか力を貸してください。もうセトラは私しかいません。それなのに祈りの言葉も知りません。みんなが避難です。星よ、
Bye.
セトラたちよ、どうか
Let's go, let's go.
力を貸してください。もうセトラは私しかいません。それなのに祈りの言葉も知りません。みんなが好きなんです。だから守りたい。望みはそれだけです。星を、セトラたちを教えてください。
悲しむな。怒るふりもやめろ。お前には
クラウドは大丈夫。
やりさ。始まるぞ。あらゆる情を乗せた世界が混ざり合うのだ。負の感情は強い。ちっぽけな喜びなど飲み込んでしまい、そればかりが怒り、悲しみ、憎悪に変える。なんと強い波動だろう。待ってろ。もっとも、お前は気づかないかもしれない。黙れ。なぜ
Alright, this shit is gonna be very good. Can I not change the sound? The sound here is loud. It's very good.
出るぞ。
頼んだぞ。
さあ行くよ。
But damn it, I just love this.
行くよ。この。いや。当てる。行くよ。行くよ。貫いて。
あとは任せろ。逃げなくていいのか。何
Yes, Papa. What's my hit break up? But off I need only skill. Yeah. Because I don't know how to control the volume. I control the volume wow, skill very loud leh. Gotta take out. Because I'm in stream I cannot change it. So I bring out. Bye Papa, you want to go coffee bean again? Anytime I only waiting for the aircon outside off it yet. Never off yet.
負けられない。
当然だ。
Oh yeah. Final Fantasy. Yeah. Fluffy. No, we don't need to come there yet. Daylight. No. That either account, YouTube account, all people there. What time is it? gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, it's locked. Nice, nice. Alright, alright. Blast, blast. Nice. Yeah. Clap, clap, let's go.